Hello, thank you so much for tuning into this Finish It Friday video. This is a series that I do where I show 30-minute segments of working on UFO projects that I have. And in this particular video, I'm working on a border for the quilt that you can see behind me, my jewelry box quilt. Thank you so much for everybody who has subscribed to my channel. Hopefully you can see that the numbers are going up and up and up. And so I'm so excited that we're on our way to 10K subscribers. It's going to be amazing to reach that goal. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. My picture there is on the bottom right. Go ahead and click that and it'll take you to the link to subscribe to my channel. So I thank you so much in advance for your support. In this video, as I said, I'm making a border for my jewelry box quilt that's on the wall. That is a sew-along that I've been working on for the past few weeks. And I have decided to put two borders on it. I'm putting a cream border, like it's a 1.5 inch border. And then I'm going to put a larger border, a 3-inch border outside of that. So in this video, you can see me adding the border onto the quilt. Again, this is 1.5 inches. And I'm adding it onto the sides of this quilt because because the edges are, they're biased. And so they're very stretchy. And so you can see that I'm really taking my time, even though the video is being sped up. You can still see that I'm taking my time trying to sew it because those edges are so stretchy. For this quilt along, it started with square and square blocks, and then I sewed all those together. And there's a little extra twist to make them turn on point. So stay tuned to my channel. My next video on Sunday will show that process, and I'm really excited to share that because it makes a dynamic impact on this quilt. I just think it's so gorgeous the way that it turned out. And for each of these steps, I have, at the end of each step, you'll notice that I'm adding a little strip to my foundation project. And that's just my leader ender project so that I can get my stuff off of the quilt or off of the sewing machine and not have to tear anything up. Now in this video, I finished the cream border and I'm adding a wider border. I'm not sure if you're going to get to see the entire quilt. I don't think so. I think I finished it off camera. But I've added two sides. What I'm doing right now is measuring. I think I'm measuring the top and the bottom so that I can see what I'm working on. This fabric it's called Who's Who, and it's owls. It's lots of little owls. And what I had to do was I had to make sure that all of the owls pointed the same way because it is a directional fabric, and I want the border on the quilt to be directional as well. So I did on the sides, I think I cut crosswise. I don't think I cut selvage to selvage because of the way the fabric was. And here I'm just pressing it out. I didn't have enough to finish that one side, so I had to pull from the other side, or pull from another strip of the fabric to get enough to finish this side of the border. But as you can see, it's just you can see that the quilt is beautiful. It's a little cumbersome because the table that I'm working on is small, but I can still get it done. And since the first border is sewn on, I can go a little bit faster, but I just don't sew quickly. So I just do a little bit at a time to make sure I can manage it. And I'm also concerned about not getting the rest of the quilt caught under the needle. So you can see that process. And I'm really happy, like I said earlier, to share this with you on my channel so you can see this whole thing come together. This quilt right now, it's currently complete. The top is complete, and I'm working on the binding. And the whole process is just going to be really cool. I can't wait for you to see it. If you have questions about what you've seen in this video, please leave them in the comments below. Thumbs up this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you're a subscriber, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that YouTube will let you know whenever I release a new video. Look at how gorgeous that quilt is coming out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.